Look, I've got a bone to pick with LH Cosmetics. Small one. Hi there! Today I'm gonna share with you all my thoughts on LH Cosmetics. From being a total fangirl, Linda Hallberg makeup, to purchasing. Man, the prices were delicious, to customer service. It wasn't my fault that you guys and trying and reviewing some other products. You need some help. I created 2 different looks with the products that I bought. There are chapters in this video if you want to skip to a particular product, you know, that you're interested in buying. And yeah, let's just get into the video. So, a little bit of background and story time. I am a huge fan of Linda Hallberg, the gorgeous, talented, and inspiring founder of LH Cosmetics. And I have been waiting for the right moment to buy some LH Cosmetics makeup for like 2 years now. And by the right moment, I mean if some of my makeup products were finishing and there was like a huge sale on their website. And those 2 criteria luckily combined at the beginning of January, while they were having a huge outlet sale. So I ordered these items and I was happily waiting for my package. Now here's where the interesting customer service experience comes in. And I thought about explaining every single back and forth that happened between me and the customer service, you know, agent. But for your sake, I decided to give you the long story short. Basically, they had a massive influx with their outlet campaign. It was very successful. And coincidentally, it was right in the middle of bank holidays, followed by the weekend. And because they didn't want to wait days until they could ship the orders, you know, that were piling up, they decided to choose alternative shipping methods that didn't offer tracking. I haven't seen stamps in a while. And so they were dispatching from their office and not from their warehouse, according to the emails, you know, that explained to me. But after 3 weeks of not knowing where my package was, I contacted them again, asking for a way to contact the Deutsche Post to see if we could find, you know, more information. And the customer service replied saying that they were gonna ship my products again with express shipping and a tracking number this time. Now, I didn't ask them to send my products again. I genuinely just wanted them to, you know, try to find the tracking number so I could contact the, you know, Israel Post and follow up with it. But I thought it was a really nice gesture and I was happy to see that they cared about me not having my order yet. So the new package arrived like within a week and we just assumed that, you know, the first one was lost because it's been a month already. But then 3 days after receiving the second shipment, I received a notification from the Israeli Post that the first package had arrived and was ready for me to collect. What a mess. So I sent them an email to inform that I received the first package as well, and I asked them if they wanted me to send it back, right? Because I paid for 1 order only, and if they would cover the shipping costs, I had no problem sending it back. And to that they replied that the best option for all of us and the planet was for me to keep both orders, and they asked me if I could pay for the express shipping costs, and then the extra items would be complimentary. Now my first reaction to that email was like, why? It's not my fault that you guys didn't provide me with the tracking number so I could find out, you know, if the first package was lost or not. And I don't need double of everything that I already ordered. But after I thought about it, I said, you know what? That is actually a really fair offer because I'm gonna get to keep all these extra items for free. At least I'll pay them the extra shipping costs, right? Because it's not cheap to send express. And it's kind of like convenient for me as well because I'm going to Brazil in a few weeks. So it's nice that now I have extra makeup, you know, to give to my sister and my mom, you know. I guess it worked out good for both sides. I mean, better for me than for them because they lost inventory. Anyway, I thought it was a fair deal, you know, a fair compromise on both sides, and I paid for the shipping, and here we are. So yeah, thank you LH Cosmetics team for, you know, replying to all my emails and explaining to me what happened, you know, being very patient with me because I can be a very picky customer, you know, when things don't go as I expect them to go. I also appreciate you sending the package again, super fast. That was really good customer service. But the bone I have to pick is that please update your system. Please make sure the clients can clearly see their order status. It's a pet peeve of mine when companies have a system in place to make everyone's lives easier and they don't use it. If you said you're gonna update the shipping status, update the shipping status. If you claim your clients will receive emails with the shipping updates, then send them the shipping updates. Or remove it from your order page. I'm sorry if I sound angry, it's just, you know, it's a pet peeve of mine and I'm just trying to give you some constructive criticism, you know, from a customer perspective. I'm just trying to help. Like I said, I really like Linda Hallberg and I want to do everything I can to support her brand. Okay, so now that you know the story of how I ended up with the 2 packages, 2 orders from LH Cosmetics, let's get into the makeup itself. Okay, so these are all the products that I ordered. I'm gonna put on the screen for you. Aw, that's cute. So I'm gonna start with the Infinity palette because, I mean, for years I've wanted to buy this product, so it's finally here. And now I have 2. 8 colors with infinite possibilities. Use them for sculpting your face, eyes, brows, cheeks, décolletage, and body. I have really high hopes for this because it's from Linda Hallberg. If you know her work, you know how good she is at makeup, you know how much she cares about, you know, her brand and the products that she creates and that she uses. So I'm really expecting this to be like, to wow me. All right, let's take off this because it really bugs me. It's like those people that buy a new car and just keep like the plastic on the seats. Yeah, it's terrible. Don't do that. Okay, so let me apply an eyeshadow primer and yeah, let's do something here. All right, now I'm gonna go straight with Mafe. So the Infinity palette can be used for 24 months after opening, 2 years, that's good. It's 100% vegan. I'm gonna try to deepen the outer corner with Cigar. Nice. Listen, these powders are blending beautifully. Now I'm just gonna take a smaller brush and I'm gonna go in with the same Cigar, the lower lash line. I love the Cigar color, much more than the Mafe. I decided to record on my phone. I hope like the quality is good. All right, now let's brighten it up a little bit. I wanna see what this Virgo can do. I'm sure it would be a lot, you know, wham, you know, with some setting spray or something. It's a bit underwhelming here, but yeah, it does a really good job brightening it up. Look at that. Now I'm gonna use the Milky Way as a inner corner highlight. Oh, that's pretty. I like your Milky Way. So now I'm gonna do my eyebrows and I'm gonna use 4NX with Cigar. Let's see if I can get my eyebrow color right. Listen, I am so oily. I need to powder. Okay, where were we? Eyebrows. A little does go a long way. All right. Okay, it's not my best eyebrow day, but I'm not blaming the product. I'm blaming me. Like, I am the one who doesn't know how to do eyebrows properly. I'm used to, you know, having like a pen. That's why I bought, you know, this one. Although it's blonde and I know it's the wrong color for me, but I just wanted to try, you know, the product itself. If it's better than, you know, the Essence one that I can easily find here in Israel. Anyway, but this one I am gonna try on the next look when I'll be testing the dual dimension with this one together. Because the whole purpose of the Infinity palette is to use, you know, one product for everything. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Next, I just wanna try to do a little tight liner with the black, with the 4NX. Kind of like a mini winged eyeliner, but not really. Okay, so now I'm just gonna curl my lashes, apply mascara, and let's move on to contouring. Let's see what Cigar can do. Very gentle, I love it. These powders are really good. Doesn't look patchy, it's blending really nice. Yeah, like I said, I was expecting a makeup product coming from a good makeup artist, professional, years of experience, Linda Hallberg, like, you know, to really deliver. Yeah. Now I wanted to like adventure into this, you know, bronzy shade, how do you call it, slicky, but I don't know, I'm not like not a bronzy type of person, but let's try. We're here. That is strong. Wow. Okay, I am afraid now. Okay, gentle, gentle, gentle. Okay, that one is like too much for me. It is very strong. I think that's great for those who, you know, already like tanned and not like off-white like me. Look at that. Look at how it doesn't like disturb the nose. It's wow. Wow. All right, now let's highlight. And I am pretty sure I'm gonna love Milky Way. I'm just gonna go straight for it. A little bit of hard pan going on here on the Milky Way. Very. All right, got through it. Nice. Sorry, I got distracted with this highlight. I forgot the blush, but we'll do that next. I love that, like, if you want something just like very subtle, it will deliver, right? Just like, you know, the inner corner that I did there. But if you want to go like boom in your face, like it delivers. A little bit on the tip of the nose. Listen, Cigar and Milky Way, my two new favorites. So for blush, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna enjoy a lot more Pinwheel. I like the more cool tone area. I'm not such a big fan of that. I feel like, yeah, the lower part, it's more for me. I have a neutral undertone, but I generally prefer cool tone things. So Pinwheel. I am beaming. So nice. Look at that. Look at the difference that a blush does. I love blush. I went a little bit overboard with this Milky Way because I was just so excited, and it's beautiful. But yeah, if you don't like to be beaming like I am right now, use less. I feel so pretty. It's beautiful. Look up close. It looks beautiful on the skin. This Infinity palette is amazing. Amazing. All right, so the last product I want to use in this first look is Infinity Lip Gloss. It's enriched with hydrating and nourishing ingredients, hyaluronic acid, antioxidant vitamin E, and SPF 15. I love that they have these little symbols to confirm to you that you can use on your lips and also on your cheeks, right? If you want a little glossy, sticky kind of, you know, highlighter blush. Now, one thing I thought was on the lip gloss itself, on the packaging itself, it doesn't have the on your cheek symbol. Again, I bought all of these from the outlet sale, so maybe they're like, you know, updating the packaging. Slight like vanilla scent. It's not sticky at all. I'm sure it's not for eating, but the taste is bearable. Like, it's not like, you know, something that... The only thing I don't like so much about this lip gloss is that when I saw like Dusty Rose and I see this color over here as well, I thought it would be a little bit more like full color. So I feel like it's a little bit disappointing because the color is very subtle, as you can see. So if you want to wear it also on your cheeks, you can barely tell there is any color. It's more of a hydrating glossy highlighter. But you see, there is a little bit of color, but not a lot. Like, you know, I was just... But overall, I mean, like, it's a nice product, you know. It's not sticky, because I hate sticky. And, you know, it's practical. A little bit of color, hydration, SPF 15, which is always... I love this cheek area. I am obsessed. And this nose contour, again, Cigar, Milky Way, and Pinwheel, like these three. Alright, so now let's move on to the other products and the second. Alright, day 2. Let's start by applying the Infinity Lip Gloss, because yeah, these lips are dry as f. I feel like yesterday I didn't talk much about this product. Like, it was a very short first impressions. But okay, I get it. I mean, how much can you talk about a lip gloss, right? There isn't much to it, but it's growing on me, you know. I do find myself actually wanting to use this a lot. Yesterday, after I finished recording and I went to run some errands, I was like, I'm gonna take this with me. And I was like, you know, because it's really comfortable on the lips and it does hydrate. Like, this is the first winter day that I have had normal lips. Anyway, today, oh, I forgot to contour, sorry. So, as soon as I saw this product on their website and on their Instagram page, I was like, oh, I need this. I have been looking for a shimmery blush, cool tone blush replacement for my favorite blush of all times, which is the Il Maquillage Vogue, the original formula, not the weird stuff they're selling right now, which is not the original Vogue. And this one, as soon as I saw scope, I was like, ooh, this looks like it. And today I want to do like a monochromatic look, so I want to use this also as an eyeshadow, which is one of the things that I love so much about, you know, her makeup line. It makes a lot of sense to create, you know, multifunctional products, you know, that you can just take one and you do everything with it, you know, it saves space. Right, I have over here the symbols once again showing you where you can use this product, right? So you can use it on your cheeks and on your eyes, and it's vegan. But I will mention something that, you know, it always makes me feel like it's so weird, you know, the different regulations from different countries. Not intended to use on the eye area in the US and Canada. And I'm like, that doesn't make much sense. Like, I don't like that. Eyes are eyes everywhere, right? All over the world. So if something isn't safe for the eye, it isn't safe for the eye. Now, obviously, I understand that, you know, Europe and United States and Canada, especially, you know, the FDA is so weird with approving things, you know, for use. So, like sunscreens, for example, right? Like, the whole world, Europe, Australia, like, you know, Korea, Japan, like, they have the best sunscreen filters, right? Like, the good ones, the new ones that takes so long to get approved that the US, you know, and Canada people, maybe the Canada, but the US people don't have access to. It's like such a shame. So I do understand, you know, that this doesn't mean that this product isn't safe for the eye. It just means that there are some things in here that the US and Canada, you know, they don't approve that for the eye use. But I'm not in the US or Canada, so I'm gonna use this on my eyes. And I have seen her use this on the eyes. I trust that this is safe for use on the eyes. So, packaging. nothing too exciting. Assume it's a new packaging, right? Because this was not part of the outlet campaign. But I do appreciate a mirror. Like for this tiny package, like, and you can still get a mirror. That's gold. I love that. So this is good for 12 months after opening. Here are the swatches of Link and Scope, which are part of the dual dimension area. Eyeshadow base, and let's get started. So I'm just gonna go in with Link. I love that there is like a shimmer to it, but it's like subtle. Like it's so delicate, it's so pretty. And as expected, it blends really well. Now I'm gonna go in on the outer corner with Scope. It's giving me more reddish than I thought it would be. Like on the pen here, I felt like it would be a lot more like, you know, cool toned, as I would expect this one to be. Interesting. Listen, it's pretty, right? But yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this being so reddish. I'm conflicted because it looks great. It's blending really well. Like, I don't know, it's not patchy at all. And the subtle, I just love the subtle shimmer to it. Like when I read the description about like metallic shine, I'm like, wow, it's gonna be like bam, you know, metallic. And it's not, it's like very sophisticated. But it's not the color I was expecting. Obviously, you know, the color changes depending on skin tone and undertone, the base that I have on, you know, maybe it's reacting to, you know, the products that I was using before, my sunscreen, I don't know. There's so many reasons why, right? It could be different than what I'm seeing in the pen, but you understand what I'm trying to say. What I see on the pen and what what is applying on my eye, I feel like it's not the same. Both of them actually, to be honest, now that I mention, like now that I think about it, over here it looks very like faded, very muted, and on the eye it looks a little bit warmer. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Cigar from the Infinity palette on my lower lash line before applying some of the lighter shade. I feel like if I apply the Scope, like the reddish one on my under eye, it's just gonna look too sick, you know? Like I am sick, but I don't want to look sick. Now I want to spray just a little bit of the Link. Yeah, not much. Just wanted to see if I could intensify the color, but yeah, I guess there's not much you can do with it. You know, something that I felt also yesterday, when I applied Milky Way on my inner corner, and now when I apply Link as well, it tingles a little bit. I don't know. But here it doesn't say anything that I shouldn't use on the eye area. I don't know. I mean, I didn't have any allergic reaction to it. Like, you know, my eyes were fine. It's just like right after applying, it's like a fresh tingling feeling, you know? Just wanted to share because it happened just now and I remember. Yeah. I wanted the colors to be different. I don't know, I'm just feeling, you know, when you feel like it's not what you wanted. You bought a product and, you know, it's just different color. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to apply this one as a blush and this one as a highlighter. See, it's very beginner friendly. That's something that I can appreciate from here. Like, it's very... See, you can like go crazy with it and it's not gonna be wild. A little goes a long way, look at this. But still, even like here, I can see that what I see on the pen, I don't know, like, tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm going crazy, but like, what you see over here isn't like a little bit more cool toned. Like, this is supposed to be cool toned and I don't see cool toned in my eyes. I wouldn't say warm tones, but neutral. I don't know, it's like, it is not cool toned. I don't know, not... I was really looking forward to this one. But okay, ignoring the fact that the shade is not exactly what I wanted, but the formula is beautiful. It blends so well. The shimmer, which sounds scary to a lot of people, even to me, and I do like to be beaming, it's not at all like, you know, it's not that, it's so, look at that, it's so, you know, a good taste, okay? It's not, yeah, in your face, it's just very subtle and pretty. Now, I'm not sure I need Scope, to highlight, but hey, we're here. Yeah, you see, it's not so much of a highlighting shade, you know, it's more of like, yeah, it's a blush. But I get the idea of like creating dimension, and now I apply too much, you look crazy. Let me tone this down. Now let's move on to the eyebrows, right? And I have to say, like, I get it, like maybe they're like trying to unify their packaging, but it's so different. Like, it doesn't match anything else. Like, it doesn't look like any other products, so I'm like, okay. But I do like this packaging so much. Like, it's so fun and pretty, and I'm gonna keep this box because I am a hoarder.
I need these.
All right, so this is the Linda Hallberg Infinity Power Brows Sketch and Sculpt Liquid Liner and Pencil. This is in the shade Blonde, which is not my shade, obviously. I really wanted the dark one, the darkest one, but they didn't have. But I really wanted to try, so I bought the wrong color. And also because I'm really into doing freckles lately, and I feel like maybe this could work for me. Oh, that's pretty. Hi. Oh. This is really cute and stands on its own. Nice.
Stay on point.
All right, so the liquid part is good for only 6 months after opening, so something to keep in mind. And the pencil one, 24 months, right? So 2 years and 6 months. Oh, it's a twist. Okay, cool. Look at how thin you can make these. Perfect. I'm getting more excited for this product than the ones I actually wanted. Okay, dry, very dry, okay. Ow, it's like scratching. Okay, you are very dry, sir. Need some help. Let's warm it up. You're still very dry and scratchy. Wow, you're like scratching me. Okay, let's take a break. I need to think about how I can make this, yeah, draw. Okay, I just went to pee and I washed my hands and it's all gone. So yeah, it's not water resistant or waterproof. Not that it said it was, just, you know, something to note. It easily comes off. So it's a twist. Don't try to pull, it's a twist. Now, obviously it's gonna look off on me, because once again, I am not blonde. Yeah, I guess like it's expected. The tip stops working after a while because, you know, it gets all the powder and the makeup that I have on my face. But I guess if you just clean it, yeah, it goes back to drawing. Now, I know that the idea of this type of pencil, right, was to use the stick part to fill the eyebrows and then this part to make the little hairs. But yeah, I didn't see any way that I could make this thing draw, so I just gave up. On a paper towel is finally writing, so maybe that's, you know, an entry point. God, it just doesn't want to write on my skin. I don't know what's happening. Look at that. See, on a paper towel I can get it to write, but man, I'm just gonna keep using this. I was kind of like missing a spoolie, you know, like instead of this, I would have preferred for this to be a spoolie. Like you can see the color of the stick, right? It's changing color because of all the powders. Like I said, all the makeup is soaking in. Just like my Essence one, I did, you see, like make it, the tip like stop working. It didn't stop working as easy as the Essence one, but like you saw, like it did, yeah, it did stop doing the fine lines at some point. Just to finish this off, let's try some freckles, because actually that was the main reason why I bought this color. Yeah, for freckles working really well. I liked also to highlight my scars. My mom. When you have a pimple, you know, just highlight it. Alright, now the last product on my order that I haven't used yet is this white core crayon. Maybe this is an ecological thing that is happening, but I do find it weird that this pencil didn't come sealed. To be honest with you, nothing came sealed besides the dual dimension, yeah. This one had a little plastic thing here. Like, I don't know if it matters or not, but I feel like things for the eyes, like crayons, you know, that you're gonna literally put inside your eye, should come sealed, you know, for like hygiene or something, for my peace of mind, that I know that nobody like tried to open and, you know, breathe on it and now I'm gonna put it in my eye, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm gonna sterilize before doing that, but it's just something that like I noticed. So a little swatch. You see how scratchy myself there. Very creamy, very nice. And I believe that this becomes like waterproof once it settles. So if you wanna like smudge something, you need to be quick. These are the instructions that I saw on their Instagram page. But I just wanna do the waterline. I wanted to do like a crazy look with the graphic white eyeliner, but no, I'm not really in the mood now. All right, final touches. I applied mascara. Just want to put a little bit of this like scope on my lips. The freckles on the nose are cute. I like that. Overall, I mean, like, I can't help but feel a little bit disappointed with the order itself. I do love the quality, okay? As I expected from Linda Hallberg, you know, professional makeup artist, so many years of experience. I knew her products would be awesome to use, right? They perform really well. Like, the powder products are really good, including the dual dimension. Like, they blended so nicely. It looks so good. It's just a matter of expectations in terms of the colors. The lip gloss itself, I thought there would be more color payoff. I thought it would be more literally like dusty rose, and it's more of like a warm toned with not a lot of pigmentation. But again, it feels great on the lips. I'm definitely gonna be using this a lot. I think the reason why I'm not so happy with the order is just about, again, color expectations, especially about the dual dimension, because the lip gloss, I mean, it wasn't something that I was like eyeballing, you know, for 2 years that I really wanted to buy. That would be the Infinity palette. So I wasn't like, ooh, I really want the lip gloss, you know. But this was like, okay, I want that. Right, when I saw that on the website and I saw that it was cool toned, I was in love. This was the first thing, like, I want to buy this. Yeah, I was expecting something and I got something else. Not that I got the wrong product, again, just like, what I'm trying to say is what I am experiencing is different than what I was expecting. It's a great product. I wanted to love it. I just, like, I want it to be cooler than this, than what I have in my eyes and on my cheeks, but I'm still gonna enjoy it. I'm still gonna use it. Well, if you're still here, I really appreciate you watching to the end. Once again, thank you so much for LH Cosmetics for, you know, handling my pickiness as a costumer, you know, about the delivery times. Great, you guys were great. Once again, thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bye, love you.